Hey, I'm Tiago, a second year medical student, and on this channel, I show people what a life of a medical student is and give tips and tools on how to live a healthier, productive, and more fulfilled life. Today, I begin my day by waking up at 5 a.m., as I've normally been doing for the past couple of weeks. First thing I do is reach for my phone and read some chapters in the Bible, as I'm trying to read the entire Bible in a year. Once I finish that, I pray, get out of bed, and get dressed for a quick HIIT workout. I find that if I don't get my daily workout in, I feel like a massive sloth. After a quick stretch and cool down, I hop into a nice, warm, cozy shower and finish it off by turning it to the coldest temperature I can handle for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. This makes me question my life and rethink my purpose, but once it's over, I'm ready for my day. I then make my way over to the kitchen to prep myself an amazing breakfast of eggs and bacon and make myself a nice cup of coffee. And no, I'm not crazy about it like Peter McKinnon, even though I am Canadian. I'm a simple man when it comes to coffee. Once the king's breakfast is ready, I sit at the table and thank God for my food, and I dig in while I watch osmosis videos to prepare me for the day's lecture material. I don't always do this, but I'm giving it a try. I usually listen to podcasts in the morning, and speaking of which, I have my own podcast called Born Unstoppable, so make sure to give it a listen, click the link in the description. And at this point, it's probably around 7 a.m., so I have an hour and a half to do my flashcards before classes start, so I stare at my screen for the next hour or so and hit the space bar until all the information is inside my brain. Lectures begin at 8:30 a.m., but I opt to read the PowerPoint on my own because I find that live lectures are a little too slow for me after I switch to that 2 times lifestyle, if you know what I mean. And then I join my mandatory live case-based learning at 10:30, where a group of 8 go through a patient case with a tutor. A 23-year-old auto mechanic. She presented to her GP's office Monday with a 2-day history. Once we're done our case and save the patient's life, I find myself back in the kitchen warming up myself some lunch because I love me some food. I then go outside for my daily walk to get some sunlight, as I have very little sunlight in the basement. As I'm walking, I notice you're watching and I look away. From 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. I do flashcards again because, I'm a good student. And at 2 p.m., I join Ali Abdaal's PTYA group, his part-time YouTuber Academy group call, and ask him a couple of questions on how I can improve my channel and listen to other questions that people have in the group. I have a question about the icons and rituals that we're going to get. It's a future lesson, but did those things for you show up over time? Like, it just kind of, people reacted to it, so you're like, okay, I'll make that an icon? Or did you kind of sit down once you learned about having those things and implement them in your videos?
Okay, good question. So, for context, icons and rituals are 2 elements.
Okay. And for the second question is, when you did your own editing, like how long did it take you in the beginning? Because right now what I'm finding is a balance between quality and implementation speed. Because it's like, I might have a couple of ideas, but with my schedule, I just don't have time to like make them appealing videos. It's kind of like I can shoot it, put in like the bare minimum, and then upload it, but then it's like sacrificing quality. But since I'm in my early stages, I feel like maybe quality isn't as big of a deal. It's more about being consistent.
Yeah, it's a constant trade-off. Yeah, I don't really know what to say beyond that. Yeah.
Makes sense. It's everybody has to fight that battle.
Exactly, yeah. I think our videos could be 10x better if we spent 10x more time editing.
Once I soak up all of Ali's wisdom, I feel ready to take my channel to the next level. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you think we can make it to 10,000 by the end of the year. For the rest of the day, I just do more flashcards and eat dinner, nothing special, until 7 p.m. That's when I got to speak with other med YouTubers and Instagrammers about how to get into medical school and succeed. NXTGenMD, ViolinMd, Sam, and Danielle all spoke, and I close off the webinar by talking about how to stay sane and be productive. And so if somebody has been there in the same position and done that, then you have no excuse. And this is going to sound tough, like tough love. And it is tough love. And there are times where we can be a little bit more gentle on ourselves, but there's other times we got to kick ourselves in the butt and ask ourselves, do I really want this? And what am I willing to go through to get it? Right. And so if you are tight on your schedule, that means that, one, it's good. You're busy. You have lots of things to do. You're blessed. You have things to do. But at the same time, you have to now narrow in your time management skills. So you have to analyze your schedule and remove what's not necessary and keep what is necessary.
If you want me to share some of the content from that presentation, let me know down in the comments. After I successfully preached for about 18 minutes, I relaxed a bit before ending the day and going to bed around 9:30 p.m. and starting all over at 5 a.m.